John Tyler's
favorite pudding pie.
This is what you need.
Butter.
Sugar. Okay. First step. Combine the butter in about half the sugar. Now we mix.
John Tyler was put into office after William Henry Harrison couldn't last. Tyler didn't do much in office, except for expanding the Monroe Doctrine to Hawaii and pressed for the annexation of Texas.
Whiskey.
He also loved pudding pies and vetoes. He vetoed a bill resurrecting the Bank of the United States and vetoed bills calling for high tariffs.
My favorite president, Fillmore, he really loved soup. Like this. You know what he also really loved? He loved soup. Like that.
Millard Fillmore almost loved soup as much as he loves compromises.
He signed the Compromise of 1850 that Zachary Taylor would have vetoed. It delayed the Civil War and allowed new territory gained after the Mexican-American War to have or abolish slavery. He signed the Fugitive Slave Act, which required that slaves be returned to their owners, even if they were in a free state.
Nixon. For some reason, he was impeached. But he loved cottage cheese
With ketchup.
with ketchup. So, as a challenge, we will do heads or tails for who has to eat the cottage cheese with ketchup.
I call tails. Tails never fails.
Nixon was elected as president after promising to end the Vietnam War. He enacted a policy of Vietnamization, which gradually took the United States troops out of Vietnam. Nixon visited China and opened China to the U.S. He was also the first president to resign after the Watergate scandal.
Okay, next we will be making Grant's favorite rice pudding.
Grant was a war hero. He led the Union armies to victory over the Confederacy. He was elected as the 18th President of the United States. He worked on implementing congressional reconstruction and removed the marks of slavery. He also loved scandals, like the whiskey ring of 1875. Whiskey distillers had been evading taxes in the Midwest since the Lincoln administration.
Thomas Jefferson and this tomato, they have a love-hate relationship, right? Thomas Jefferson loved tomatoes. One time, he did...
Thomas Jefferson loved tomatoes. Tomatoes.
You see them?
Oh, these ones. These are family size.
Oh.
We got the almonds, mushrooms. Oh, of course. Mashed potato is done. Cream. Yep, cream. Cream is done. I'll have audio recorded. No. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's crazy! Oh my god!
So what are you making? I'm interested.
You're just like a something like that. Yeah. What do you want to do? Because we have to get started on the pie first, right? Yeah, that's a necessity. I'm gonna put some water on the boiler. So just a little water. I think. Should we have the MacBook open for the recipes? Yeah.
Here are some fun facts about presidents while me and Eric make some of their favorite foods. For Arthur, when he was in college, Arthur and some of his friends got in a brawl with James Polk supporters. For Wilson, he advocated for women's suffrage, but he didn't really like integration. And for Carter, he gave up his military career to save his family's peanut farm. This guy must love peanuts.
Single chicken is about to be done, hopefully. Yep. That's solid. Yeah. Yeah. Want me to pour the soup in? Oh, we're looking a little leaky. Is that okay?
Oh, there's like so much sediment. Look at it. That's so nasty, though. Is it peanut butter? I guess it's just peanut butter, right? Dude, this peanut soup is not it. Can you do me a favor?
What?
Taste this.
Sure. Surprisingly mild.
It's mild.
It's a lemon. It's like a lemon juicer. 6 minutes of almond grating. 4.
Isn't it 6 and 4?
I think it's 6:07 now.
What?
Yeah. Be quick.
Jen Tyler's favorite pudding pie.
Total time, 45 minutes, plus about an hour for cooling.
1 4 cup margarine Evigan butter, half a steak at room temperature, 2 1 cup sugar, 3 large eggs, 1 4 teaspoon salt, 1 2 cup heavy cream, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 2 cups freshly grated coconut, 2 9-inch pie shells baked in the lightly colored.
1 preheat oven to 300 degrees. In the bowl of a mixer, combine the butter and about half the sugar. Mix well with the mixer running and the eggs and the remaining sugar. When the mixture is well blended, add the salt, heavy cream, and vanilla. Stir in the grated coconut. To divide the batter between the 2 pie shells. Bake for about 30 minutes or until the surface of the pies and the crust are both golden brown. The pies will not set until they have cooled. Cool the pies on racks for about an hour before they are served. Sugar.
So much sugar.
A pinch of salt.
This is what he's gonna do to you, bro.
I'm gonna drop you.
That's your head.
Oh, that seems like a tablespoon. It's stuck.
He's gonna get here and we're still gonna be cooking the fudge. God, look at this.
Okay.
Do not
What is this?
Do not
What
look at
happened?
this. Some fudge. There's no chocolate yet. There's no chocolate yet.
Well,
Are we recording during this time?
Casey, can you start that?
Yes.
You got this, Gunther.
I'm so excited.
Because I make fudge like all the time.
Does that look right?
No.
No, it's
Wait,
not.
doesn't this need time to refrigerate?
What? Bro, it's just put this in.
Dude, how did you not read the instructions?
I don't know.
He found the recipe. I just got here and he was like, yeah, this is what we're doing. And I was like, alright.
That's why I
Ooh, look at this delicious fudge.
Because I know how to cook.
Next, I'll give you a mental breakdown.
Hey, Casey, build some.
Water.
Alright.
There's
like a 10-second clip of me just
Any
raw
of
dogging
this
it.
is disgusting.
What?
I'm crying. I'll eat it, but I'm still gonna cry.
Well, don't eat that.
Okay, I'm Gia King. I'll be judging this very appetizing things.
I'm Tristan Tapan. I'm also going to be judging these very appetizing things.
I'm Fedora J, and I'm also going to be judging this very appetizing thing. Let's get started, I guess.
This is Jimmy Carter's favorite soup.
Oh wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1.
You already had.
It's very interesting. Like it's like the texture is horrible.
What did you do to
Yeah, I
the
don't like the
peanuts?
texture.
Yeah, what did you do to the peanuts?
The soup part.
It-
Like I feel like it's just like peanut
It's just
and
melted
water.
There's not a. It's also like
Yeah.
All right, let's get the scores.
I give it about like a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
4 or 5 out of 10.
5.
3 out of 10.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Okay.
Now
You can
what?
get the next serving.
All right, how was the soup?
It wasn't bad. I feel like there could have been more to it. They definitely needed to like cook that peanut butter a little more.
It felt like they didn't grind the peanut. Like you could feel the peanuts. It was like grainy when you put it in your mouth, and I was just like, this is kind of weird.
I would definitely change like how like the texture was. Like it was too chunky. Like not chunky, but like I could like feel the peanut butter like gritty. The peanuts, sorry, and it was just not good.
What about the presentation?
It kind of looked like throw up. Not gonna lie.
The presentation was good. The bowls could have looked better, but like we're working with what we got, and I think that's cool. Like their presentation could have been better. Like they give it to us in the like little plastic bowl. Like come on, like more effort. But other than that, it was not like horrible. But I did give it a 3 out of 10, maybe like a 6 out of 10 if I'm being generous.
It was okay. It wasn't bad, but it didn't look appetizing. It looked boring.
Let's dig in.
Oh.
Big boy seat.
You.
I was like, yo, Tyler.
What is in this?
Refrigerator?
It's chunky.
There's
I
nuts
can
in it.
feel the sugar.
Oh my gosh, it's just like crunchy.
It is a
There
little
are nuts
Crunchy sugar.
Okay.
I give it about a 4 out of 10. Could have been solid. Could have been like different sugar, cause I don't think you were supposed to use granulated sugar in this one. This was just bad.
You
I'm
have water
sorry.
right in front of you.
Yeah, it's just bad.
It doesn't taste that bad. It's just, it looks like poop. And like you can feel the sugar, and it's not a solid like.
It tastes like cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been solid because you know fudge is supposed to be solid. Like the graininess of the sugar was not giving. Yeah, it did taste horrible, but
$1 fudge.
First lady's $1 fudge. The president was this?
$1 fudge.
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower.
He is rolling in his grave. I think it's time.
No.
Yeah.
Take this away.
Yeah, get that out of here. Oh. Fedora, what went wrong?
First of all, everything.
What went wrong?
Everything.
Just Tyler took a scoop and it just started dripping. It started dripping and we were just like terrified for my life.
They used the wrong sugar. Fudge is also supposed to be solid unless they're like making like fudge pudding. The sugar was terrible.
They should have mixed it more.
They used the wrong sugar.
What about the presentation?
We're not gonna talk about that because like it looked like literally poop on a plate. Like it looked like someone crapped on my plate.
It looks like
poop,
quite literally.
What did you think of your fudge?
Bad. I am serving rice pudding. It is Grant's favorite.
Tyler's over here throwing up, by the way. So you guys know.
Oh, I am enjoying it. Don't videotape.
Okay.
Look at this.
Okay, that's the texture of rice pudding.
It is. 3.
You said 3.
It's like salty. It's a little salty. Like I feel like I taste salt.
Probably the cinnamon.
I don't think cinnamon's supposed to be salty.
I don't know if it's all.
It's not bad. Yeah. It's all like 7 or 8 out of 10. I actually like this. And the rice is
I
like,
would finish this.
Same.
Out of the 3 that we've had, I would finish
this is very good. I could actually eat this. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
After what I just had, I'm gonna eat it.
No, honestly, I don't think anything went wrong. The presentation was okay. Like, obviously, it's the consistency of rice pudding. Like, it looked like rice pudding, which was my favorite part about that because one before did not look like fudge.
It was my favorite out of the 3. It tasted good. Like, after the monstrosity of the fudge. I don't know, it was kind of salty afterwards. Like, Gia and I were talking about it. It was kind of salty afterwards. When you were eating it, it was fine.
It tasted a little salty. I don't know why. And the aftertaste was very, very sweet. But besides that, it was pretty good.
Okay, so we have mashed potatoes. We have mashed potatoes and mushroom ketchup.
Not gonna take a while. I'm enjoying this actually a lot. I heard something to say though.
We're at a 9 out of 10 for taste. The potatoes could be a little bit more mashed. Besides that, it was so good. Like, I want more.
Can we have more? Yeah, 9 out of 10. It's very yummy. The mushroom ketchup, like you were right, it has a very prominent taste, and yeah, I got it like a giant chunk of potato just then, so you could definitely mash it more.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 also. Like the mashed potatoes, nicely seasoned. The what's it called, mushroom ketchup, that's like, I've never tasted something like that. That's like very unique. It's very like, it's very strong, but I think it's really good. And it goes well with the mashed potatoes, so definitely 9 out of 10. It was really good. Mashed potatoes were on point. They didn't use no boxed mashed potatoes because I was gonna go out. It was very nice, nicely seasoned, good salt, good texture.
That was amazing. Best thing I've had so far.
It could have definitely been mashed more, but it was good overall.
The mashed potatoes could be a little less chunky, like I said, but besides that, amazing.
It was good. The presentation, it just looked like mashed potatoes. The mushroom ketchup kind of looked suspicious.
The mushroom ketchup, never tasted that. Very unique. It was very strong taste, but it went really well with the mashed potatoes. So very good.
It was like a little sour, but besides that, it was really good. I really, like, it went really well with the mashed potatoes.
Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm probably gonna continue eating at the mashed potatoes after all of this because it was just very yummy.
Dig in.
Yeah.
Dig in.
It's not getting out.
Okay. Just water.
Whoa! Gia's face looks very
Hold on.
Displeased.
Tristan's face looks very appalled. Nora's face looks. Oh my god!
I think the crust might have been the best part. Okay. The crust is the best part, and I don't think you guys even made that part.
They didn't.
Yeah.
None of us did.
This was really bad.
Was it worse than the pudding?
No, it was not. Nothing could be worse than that. 3 or 4.
Like a 3. I don't know what the crust tastes like with the.
Yeah,
I couldn't get the crust with what's it called, the pie, and it
going-
was just sugar.
I feel like throwing up after eating that. Like I didn't even like bite. Like it was just like
you
the
can't
taste.
bite it.
It's just like
there's nothing to bite.
Yeah, I can't even taste the
I thought you said it
crust.
tasted good.
That was
I
like
thought
a
it did.
2 out of 10.
Maybe this one's worse. We're going. Yeah. It's gonna be a one.
You think?
Are these
It's
bananas?
yours?
Yeah.
You guys should
Wait, what is it?
It's pie.
It's the same
It's
thing.
the same pie.
It's
It's the same
all
pie.
the same pie.
Just with blueberry.
Got the fudge.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. You see, this is where we head cut because I'm not trying to.
Ooh.
it's good.
Yeah.
I like lemon.
Yeah, that's what.
It was good. I wish it was just a little less country. 6, 7.
Christian. 5.
5, 6.
John Tyler's favorite pie.
They're all the same.
There's
pie,
3
just with
different
different
versions
takes on
of
it.
Why can I see sugar? Why can I smell sugar?
No,
It has so much sugar in it.
It's spit worthy. But that's because it has coconut. You don't like coconut.
I don't think John Tyler's good.
It was the least worst. Still terrible,
Oh.
but I think it was the least worst. It looks the most appetizing, which is interesting because it looks like maybe like a 3 out of 10, 3 or 4. Sorry, I'm like,
Yeah, no. It was a 1 out of 10. I literally smelt the sugar.
Yeah.
I like coconut, and y'all did coconut dirty in this one. Yeah, this was better. The best one out of all 3.
Alright, let's.
What are your thoughts on all 3 pies?
all of them were disgusting.
What are your thoughts on all 3 pies? What were your thoughts on all 3 pies?
Okay,
in the cookie?
Well, I didn't taste the second one. Was definitely not gonna taste it. The first one was, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best either. The last one, when I can smell sugar, I'm not really a fan of that. I don't know. I think the last one was the best out of all 3 of them.
Which group won? Out of all the foods, everything totaled up, who won?
See, I really liked the rice pudding. Considering like the other stuff that group had, it did not get the points to win. So I'd definitely say Brock and Will are second.
Tyler, Casey, your last.
Tyler and Casey are last, and Eric and Steven won.
All right, thank you.
Steven and Eric won. Barack and Will, I think you guys might have been second place. And then third place, Tyler and Casey.
And Eric.
Who was second place? Me and Will got second.
Yeah,
Casey
then-
and Tyler got third.
Yeah.
This is the end of our presentation for Chambers. This was a disaster fest for most people. And in third place, their pie, well, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst ever. But their $1 fudge, unfortunately, they got third place. So can Tyler and Casey stand? The second group, their pie was interesting. They wasn't the best. It wasn't the second best. It was definitely the worst. But, the rice pudding really brought up their score. So me and William did great together. We got second place. Now I think we know who got first place because of their extra food first they brought, and it was actually all edible. But their mashed potatoes were by far the greatest dish brought forth today. So will Steven and Eric please stand? Me and William here had the greatest food of all, being raw tomato and cottage cheese with ketchup. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Thank you to these 3 for judging our food, which was honestly barely edible. 3, 2, 1. Bye!
This song goes out to my second favorite president, John Tyler. Of course, Benjamin Harris is my favorite, but John Tyler's close. Made this little song for him. It's a amazing pie. It's a pudding pie.
Hey, yeah. William Henry Harrison died, that's so embarrassing. Finally a wig who could have led all the Americans. He couldn't complete it fully, he just took a nap. John Tyler came in, thankfully the room started to clap. There was music music in a choir as the party's wrapping up. I went up to John Tyler and I had to tap him up. Sadly he refused, but I'm never giving up. I made the pudding pie and he couldn't give it up. I said, John Tyler's pie was so dang sweet. Comes from a family recipe, filled with sugar like a dream. It's so good, give it to me. Tyler's not happy, don't you see? That pie is his favorite treat. So don't even take a piece, cause John Tyler is It was a great pie, I'm impressed. I took one bite that became obsessed. Oh, so good that I couldn't really guess. There wasn't too much sugar, so I had to request more. Tastes so good, but I couldn't digest. I feed to every single one of my guests. $1 taste, it was the best. Give me some more, cause I need the rest. It tastes so fire, maybe Aaron inspired. In a factory for it, and I was a supplier. If you don't look by, then you were a liar. Each American loves it, just to require. I wanna eat this pie, wear my best attire. My pie factories, you can't retire. I'll make you work on my pies like I'm our debt is high, but below our pie is higher. John Tyler's pie was so dang sweet. Comes from a family recipe, filled with sugar like a dream. It's so good, give it to me. Tyler's not happy, you don't see. That pie was his favorite treat. So don't even take a piece, cause John Tyler is a John Tyler's pie was so dang sweet. Comes from a